Hey y'all, how y'all doing out here? We're here to do some fishing here. Everyone, go ahead, put on your life vests. We're gonna go out here in them here waters here and get ourselves some fish up in here. Alright, how's everyone doing today? My name is McFish. Just call me McFish for short. We're gonna get our fishing on today here. If you've never fished before, it's really kind of simple. What you gotta do, what you gotta do is first you gotta go ahead and head over to the proper place to get yourself a fishing pole. Now, if you don't know where the fishing pole is, I'll do a video about it and let you know how to do it. But you gotta go ahead and you gotta craft or trade for what they call a fishing pole. Now, for those of you who don't know what a fishing pole requires, you gotta have some wood, not branches. You gotta have some wood. And once you get the proper amount of wood and other ingredients, you'll be able to craft yourself a fishing pole. Now, you might say, well, where do I find wood? Well, wood comes from trees. So that's pretty obvious, right? So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go get the wood from the trees. You might want to say, well, why can't I use branches? Well, that doesn't work that way. I'm sorry if you have a problem with that. That's not my issue. I just tell you what to do. You just listen, all right? So get yourself some wood. And once you get the proper amount of wood, you're going to need a few other things. Once you get all the things you need, go ahead and take it to the seaport. There's a little place in there called the marina. Go in there and talk to a friend of mine. His name is Bob. Bob, he'll go ahead and craft you up a fishing pole, or he'll sell you one for the trade goods. Once you give him the trade goods, he'll give you back a fishing pole, clean, fresh, new, in charge. Guaranteed to last a lifetime, because we don't play around over here in this world. In Fantasia, we don't mess around. We make sure that everything we make lasts forever. Unless you get stomped by a dragon and he's going to go ahead and steal your fishing pole. That's, by the way, we do not guarantee anything that happens if a dragon stomps you. If a dragon stomps you, you're on your own. And if an orc stomps you, you're definitely on your own. Either way, you're on your own. We don't provide guarantees. I'm just here to teach you how to fish. All right. Now, after y'all folks get yourself a fishing pole, the second thing you need to do is make sure you build yourself a raft. Yeah, you got to build a raft, because if you want to go fishing, you got to get out there on the water. So in order to build a raft, go ahead and go to the seaport. Again, go to the seaport and go ahead and go to the marina and go ahead and grab yourself the correct ingredients you need to build a raft. And again, once you have the required ingredients, you're going to want to go back to the marina and you're going to trade for them, and you're going to go ahead and go talk to Bob again, because Bob's also a raft builder. And Bob will go ahead and build you a raft. Now, how does Bob do it so fast? Because Bob is an expert at building rafts. He's been swapping rope and logs together with a little pitch and pine, putting them between the things. He puts a little center mass on there. He has all your stuff built for you super quick. So if my name isn't McFish, I'll tell you that right now. He's super quick. Now, let's go over a basic tutorial on how to fish. So, once you open up the fish menu from the place that you're fishing, which is the sea, and you may want to say, it's not the sea, it's the ocean. Well, that's where I gotta vary with you. So, yeah, it's an ocean, but you got to sail the seas. You don't sail the oceans, you sail the seas. All right, so once you get out into the ocean, just for fickle's sake, so we don't have an argument, once you get out into the ocean and you sail out there, you're gonna go ahead and open up the fishing button, the fishing menu. And once you drop that fishing menu up, a new screen's gonna pop open. Now, for those of you who are blind like me and who don't notice when a new screen comes up, usually there's going to be a heading up above that kind of tells you you're doing something new. But if you're totally blind and you don't know there's a new screen, it's a good idea to four-finger tap the top of the screen and make sure if you don't hear any new text. Once you hear the top of the screen, you'll know that the screen has changed. Now, for those of you who can kind of sense a little light or see any kind of things move by, you'll simply notice that there's now a blue screen with some little fishes running around and swimming beneath your boat. Now, you are going to hear some instructions. Now, listen carefully. So, they're going to tell you your boat's moving. Now, while your boat is moving, your character's going to be dropping a fishing hook down into the water. You're going to say, oh, that's easy. Well, it ain't that easy. You got to have some skills as a fisherman. Now, the first skill you need to recognize is how to listen for these little jingly sounds. I'm going to play a few of them for you so you know what to expect. And I'm also going to tell you about some of the dangers that you have to worry about. Some pretty big dangers, if you know what I mean. Now, once you hear those little dangly sounds, well, first of all, listen to the instructions on what to do. Listen carefully, write it down, make a note on your notepad. After you get that done, what you're going to want to do is drop your hook into the water when you hear a dingly sound. Might sound like a train whistle, might sound like the dinner bell when you need to get some supper, but anyway you go, you gotta drop your hook in the water when you hear that dingly sound. Now, the more stronger that dingly sound is, that's the bigger the fish. Now, the bigger the fish, the more the sushi. Now, sushi comes from the Orient where they have countries that make a sushi. Now, don't ask me how to make a sushi. I can make you some frog legs, and I can make you some troll supper, and I can even make you a goblin pie, but I sure don't know how to make sushi. So don't worry about it, because the great thing about catching fish here is they instantly turn into sushi. Don't ask me to explain. This is a magical world. Use your imagination. Now, on to the rest of my tutorial. Now, after you get yourself all set with catching a fish, you're going to pull the fish up. Now, if you didn't catch a fish because you're a novice, then you're going to hear a special error message that will say, oh, we're sorry, you didn't get your hook near a fish. Now, when I was a kid growing up, the only thing that told you didn't catch a fish was that your hook never came out with a fish. But in this world, you newfangled folks get all these newfangled gadgets. You get told everything, even how to wipe your own bum. But anyway, be that as it may, excuse my French. Let's just say, when you don't catch anything, you're going to get an error message. Now, if you don't get an error message, you're going to pull up a fish. Now, there are some things to be cautious of. Now, if you catch a fish, you're simply going to be told how much sushi you got, not how many fish. Yes, I know, it's different, but that's how it works. If you really want to start cooking, you may want to talk to the DM of this here world and ask him or her or them for recipes. As far as I understand, instantly you get sushi. That is not my problem. So do not bring these problems to me. You get sushi. Be thankful you don't have to cook it, because I've heard it's quite expensive. Now, after you get that here sushi, you can use that sushi from your inventory. So once you go into your inventory, you can go ahead and eat that sushi. Now, utilize your headings on your rotor thing, and that will move you down to the food. Once you double tap on the particular food type that y'all want, you can go ahead and eat it. Now, the great thing is, thanks to improvements to what they'll call the visually impaired, accessible kind of like menus for those of you who are blind and visually impaired, you'll know exactly how much each food gives you when you eat it. Now, typically, the bigger and fancier the food, the more health that you receive. You'll also want to note that if you are full, you cannot eat. So don't try to eat if you're full already. And by the way, my mama always said, if you're full, you need to push away from the table. So please, don't make yourself over full and get sick. Now, after you have eaten, and by the way, you can eat anytime you want when you're fishing. You can eat when you're fighting a boss, and you can eat when you're hunting, and you can eat when you are gathering. You can eat anytime you want. So basically, you can stuff your face anytime you want to. Okay, moving on to the next bit of information.
After you have caught a fish, you may want to know, how do I know how many fish I caught? How many sushis I got? Well, that's simple, because the developer, Charlie, has made it pretty easy for you. Simply touch the top of the screen.
Fishing event active. Heading.
You'll hear that the fishing event is active, which means special weekends you'll be able to catch double fish, which is a great time to catch fish. Then you can touch the top of the screen and you'll hear exactly how many fish you caught, or sushi.
Adventurer caught 52 sushi.
I here caught just 52 sushi on one try, because I'm here an expert. So an expert is a person who is very proficient at what they do. You are, sir, a novice, and a novice is not proficient. If you want to be better at this, you might want to ask for a system of tracking how much skill you have at fishing. Particularly, if you had more skill, you'd be better at fishing. And if you had less skill, you'd be worse at fishing. And you'd also have levels of fishing. For instance, you would start off as a beginner or a novice, move up to intermediate, and eventually to advanced and then expert. Typically, that's how fishing works. You start out as a very novice, and you eventually learn how to do your thing a little bit better, and you're not so much fresh off the raft there, and you know what's going on. Now, moving on to more information. You can sometimes get real lucky and catch a lot of sushi like I just did. I caught 52. But you might also get unlucky and catch only 4, or really unlucky and catch none. Now, your final information. There's some dangers out here in the world, in the oceans, quote, unquote, quote. You might run into what they call a sheer shark. Now, a shark is a nasty character and will literally bite off your arms if it can. It is a hungry beast, and it doesn't care who you came from, who your mama, your papa is, or where you from. It don't care nothing about who you are, whether you a hobgoblin, a orc, or human. It will eat you. It will eat you and spit out the bones later, and sometimes it won't even spit the bones out. You can catch a shark when you hear an error message that sounds something like "but up, but up." When you hear that sound, you may not want to cast your line out, because you're probably going to catch yourself here a shark. If you do catch a here shark, then you're going to have to fight that here shark. Now, I'd advise you, if you do catch a shark, to top off your health. You may want to say, how can I do that? Well, you can eat, as I said, at any time. Even in the middle of a fight, you can eat. Monitor your health points at all times, or else you are going to die. And there is no apologies for stupid. You gotta heal up. That's the key. Excuse my French. Anyway, moving on forward. For the rest of you, the rest of the lessons are pretty easy. Avoid the dragon. He's flying around, and he might just go catch your old butt if you're not careful. So avoid any dragons. If you see one, go the other way. Simple as that. A, B, D. All right. That's it for your lessons. And I'm going to turn you back over to your regular scheduled program with this here gentleman called NDG, or whatever his fancy old name is for his tube move, or whatever it's called. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, McFish. We appreciate your instructions. You were amazing. You was most welcome. Good luck out there and happy fishing. Thank you, McFish. Hello, everybody, and thank you very much for coming to the show today. And we are fishing today. We want to really thank McFish for coming out here and teaching us how to catch fish. And if you are here today, then you are here to participate in our first annual Big Fishing Derby. It's time. We're going to do nothing but catch fish. Occasionally, I might have to just chill for a second and do whatever, but we are here to catch fish. Nothing but the fish, the whole truth, and nothing but the fish. I hope you all are having fun. I've got a nice big cup of coffee here, thanks to Sweetie Belle. Thank you very much. My favorite, sweetest, cutest barista is working hard today and has given me a huge cup of very lovely, I think it's a Starbucks really dark roast blend. I'm enjoying my Sunday. I hope all of you are having a great time. It's Sunday. It's a great day. I have a lot of stuff going on today. I'm going to be really busy. I have a party later on going on today, so I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be over Zoom. We are still in the middle of COVID. Even though COVID is getting better, we still have to respect the rules. And yes, there are still some gathering legations that legal kind of things that prevent us from all getting together. And also, not everyone has their vaccinations. And I'm drinking some coffee, so excuse my breaks. So yes, we like to have parties over Zoom. You know, ever since COVID, I've been doing parties on Zoom ever since COVID started, and it works really well. It does. Okay, good. Just making sure my timer's on so I don't go overtime. I've been going overtime on my videos a lot. I use a timer and I still keep talking when it stops. So I need to probably set it for 55 minutes and then talk for another 5 minutes and wrap up. That's actually what I'm going to do. As it is right now, this video will probably be about an hour and 5 to 10 minutes. Just so you know, I do try to keep my videos under an hour if possible. 45 minutes would be ideal. I've learned that 20 to 30 minutes is a little short. I feel like most people feel cheated if you get a tiny little video. I know there's tons of YouTubers who do really short videos, but those are more quickie vlogs that you're just talking about a single topic. We're here to farm. Video game videos are not short, they're long. I always feel cheated when they're short, okay? And if you want to know some real long videos, watch some D&D. D&D videos are at least 3 hours. 2 hours at the shortest. Alright, so I just caught a bunch of sushi. Let's go pull that in the boat.
Return to actions homepage. Button. Return to actions homepage. Button.
Yeah, I just caught 52 sushi.
Swordy quest actions homepage. You are in ocean within Clearburn.
Alright, yeah, I am in the oceans of Clearborn, so everything's cool. I'll turn my speaking rate down so y'all can know what I'm doing. Oh, I was actually told by somebody to turn my sound effects up, so let me get that done.
Swordy quest. Heading. Swordy quest actions homepage. Go to settings. Swordy quest actions
Let
homepage.
me turn my... Because I've heard a couple of you have said that my sound effects are actually a little low.
Sound effects. Turn in sound effects on / off. Turn sound effects on or off. Switch. Sound effects volume. Adjust sound effects volume. Vibrations. Heading. Adjust sound effects volume. Sound effects volume. Adjust sound effects volume. 40%. Adjustable. 50%. 60%.
How's that? 60%? We'll try and see how that works. Okay, if you're listening to my sound effects, let me know if that is too low. I'm going to go back to the game. I hear it really loud. I have no idea, but sound effects coming through my headset's very loud. However, music doesn't. I don't get it.
Swordy quest. Back button.
Okay, let's go back. Okay, I've turned sound effects up to 60%. And yes, you may not believe this, but yes, I am in a fishing tournament. I'm going to be telling you all stories today. We're going to be doing some fishing today. We're going to be drinking some coffee, or you can drink some beer alongside me. You can have some fun, and we're going to have a good time today. And you can all thank you. You can chat and kick back and have a good time. Charlie is here. Go ahead. If you have any questions, you can find Charlie in the chat. And Charlie is a developer of this wonderful game called Swordy Quest, and we are working on all kinds of things. Charlie is a evil, brilliant genius. He's a good, brilliant genius. When I say evil, I mean in the kindest, sweetest, loving way possible. He is incredibly creative. He is working on some amazing stuff coming up in the future, and we'll be talking a lot. There's a lot of surprises coming, y'all. If you're new to Swordy Quest, by the time you finish farming your way through the first world here, that'll be just about time for all the new stuff to drop. So don't worry, you don't need to rush. Just have fun. Get your demon hearts, get all your snow crystals, ash, get all that stuff ready, because there's a lot of stuff to build in this game. There is so much game coming. So don't even worry about it. There's so much to do. And then you've got all the impromptu events that I make up for y'all to do. So we're going to have fishing derbies. We're going to have hunting parties. We're going to have PvP parties. We're going to have all kinds of, we're going to have crafting parties and fun. So I have all kinds of things. We're going to do trading offs and stuff. And I've had a couple of suggestions. I want to throw all the suggestions out there for all of you to know. Some suggestions that have been offered, and I don't want to take credit for everything. I've recently had a new subscriber, and her name, she's not a new subscriber, but she is a very loyal subscriber. Her name is Megan, and Megan has mentioned to me several very great ideas, including making it so that when the screen changes, and this is something that could be very good for accessibility, we currently don't know a lot of times when the screen has changed. What I think we should do is set it up so that when the screen changes to a new screen, there's a header that describes what screen we've moved. Also, Megan suggested that perhaps, and this was a suggestion we both worked on together, she was the one who thought of it first, that perhaps when we move from inside to outside, there's sounds to let us know we're in a different area. It could either be ambience, it could be a simple quick sound, it could be like, oh, you're indoors now, oh, you're outdoors now, oh, you're in the mountains now. Of course, it always does that from the map, but we're just saying when your screen changes, we could make it so that we hear that we've changed the screen. Now, I have some residual vision, so I can tell when the screen has changed because of the amount of brightness. There is a graphic that I can notice that has made the screen change. I also can notice subtle changes in the graphics because I do have residual vision remaining in one eye. Now, I don't have vision in my right eye, but I do have some residual vision remaining in my left eye. It's not enough to read text, and it's not enough to know colors. It's not enough to see the true image, but it is enough to tell differences in light and some imagery. So I call it like a very, very, and I mean very, very low resolution image differentiation. You know, I'm starting to sound like McFish. But anyway, so yeah, you may have the same situation. And yes, I have what they call macular degeneration. So, and if you want to know what that is, you can watch my videos, What's It Like to Be Blind. I talk about what and how I see. What's wrong with my eyes and how I see and how do I see. I talk about that in that series, and yes, you can find it in my playlist. It's called What's It Like to Be Blind. I've done about 16 to 20 episodes of it. I will probably do more in the future. I've been focused on gaming right now, but yes, if you want to know about what it's like to be blind and you're sighted or you are blind and you would like to have support and you are also a person who suffers from macular degeneration and or has had issues with it, you can learn a lot about that from my video series, What's It Like to Be Blind. And you can find it in my playlist. Now, let's move on. Other things to talk about here. When another things that Megan mentioned that might be really useful is that when you jump from the map to the location map submenu to the main map, it doesn't tell you anything. It just, you have to figure it out yourself. So I think we could probably make it say main map or map of attention. It doesn't announce anything when you jump back to the main map. I do believe a little voiceover there. It doesn't have to be huge. It could just say you're on the world map. Or same thing for the cities and towns. If it could just say you are inside of the city of Barnclear. You're inside the castle of the demon, something like that. You are leaving the castle of the demons, and that way you know you're outside. Even if you're inside a shrine, it'd be great to know. Now you know you're the person who left the shrine, but it's good to know when the screen has actually changed. These are very much on the higher end of accessibility. These are luxuries in a sense because you do know as a player who is blind, visually impaired, you can use your four-finger tap and read the entire screen. Now, the way I was instructed when I went to learn my accessibility skills, my visually impaired accessibility skills, the educational skills, they taught us to read the entire screen. Every time you come to a new screen, you need to read it, memorize it, understand it, learn it, try every link. Ultimately, most blind people do know you need to go through the entire screen. Every screen you go to, if I were you, I'd go through every single part of that screen, every link, because you know those are going to be valuable skills because you're going to know what's there. You'll know how to get around, and if you get lost, you know how to get back to where you've gone. It creates those synaptic
connections that lets you know exactly what's going on. Okay, but we are okay to get a little help. We're not asking for every single thing to be handed to us because we can do a lot of this ourselves. But what I'm saying is there are some luxuries, there are some creature comforts, there are some advantages and upgrades that we can add, like being able to hear when we've moved from different screens. All right, but these are, I don't call these high priorities. Okay, now let me justify why I'm saying that. Okay, the true priority is being able to understand what's on every screen. I want the entire game to be accessible. That is my number one priority. As long as everything in this game can be interacted with and read by voiceover, that is accessibility, folks. That is the definition. Now, high levels of accessibility come with just what we're doing. Slowly and carefully and precisely implementing accessibility options and upgrades. We are adding them. Now, most games do not add every accessibility function off the bat into a game, because we are not the only ones playing this game. There are tons of sighted people playing this game also. So understand, they're not going to always want every accessibility tool that we are receiving, though they are usually kind enough to let us enjoy accessibility tools. And by the way, sighted people do benefit from accessibility because sighted people may have problems with myopia. They may have problems with being colorblind. They may have problems with small print. They may have problems with character text and stylings. They may have problems with lighting sources, flashing colors, things like that, photosensitivity. There are a lot of issues that are not just blind related, visually impaired related, that might call for accessibility. So of course, accessibility is the key. So everything that Charlie has done to me not only benefits the visually impaired accessible community, but it also benefits the entire community as a whole. All right, so there you go. Those are some of my opening comments about why are some great things. And thank you, Megan, so much. And if you're in the chat right now, thank you for coming. And Megan is definitely enjoying Swordy Quest very much, and she really, really loves the fast travel. Okay, I want to talk about a few other suggestions that have come up as we fish today. Fishing, adding lures, bait, tackle, chumming the waters, capturing sharks. There are some really great suggestions people have been offering. I think and Megan is calling from beyond, has already been doing some gathering. She's looking for some items. I am going to talk to her later today and talk to her about that. If you need help, and this is not an offer just for one person. If you need help, and if you want your own accessible training, just reach out to me. If I have the time, and if I have if my schedule is open, I'll walk you through whatever I can do. I have no issues with that. Free of charge. No, not a free of charge. $1,000,000 diamonds. $1,000,000 diamonds. No, I'm just kidding. If you want some help, I am here. I work for you all. I am your humble servant. If you need help understanding how to play this game, if I can do it, if I know how to do it, and if you're not afraid to have be on the telephone with me or FaceTime with me, we can do it. But if that's too scary for you, I can't help you. But I'm just saying, but if you want to hang out, you want to figure these things out, I'll give you my number and I'll teach you how to do these things. And I'll leave it in your hands if you want to reach out and we can work this out. I have taught several people how to use the location map. Even without fast travel, I've taught several people how to move on the map. I don't need fast travel to find anything in this, because once you understand the basics of the vertical and horizontal coordinates, you can never get lost. All you have to do is keep track of your location numbers, and then the rest of it's read by voiceover. Now, if there was no voiceover, then this wouldn't work, which is why beating a repetitively deceased horse, that
the most important accessibility feature is voiceover reads everything on the screen. If voiceover doesn't read things on the screen, there is no accessibility. That's the most important accessibility. Secondly, things like understanding colors, differences, descriptions, listings of menus, being able to know exactly how much I gathered, knowing what color bushes they are. Those are creature comforts and beauty. By the way, people who are blind also want beauty. We like to hear that there's bushes and grass and trees and flowers. We love description. A lot of people don't know this, but blind people love hearing the beauty of description. That's our world. We live in our minds for the things we want to see. We can touch things, but we can't touch video game screens. So hearing description about things are incredibly important to us. So yes, if developers like Charlie 100% understand that, and that's why this game is developing so incredibly rapidly. So yeah, I want to say that talking to people, I've heard some great suggestions. Lizzie's mentioned several things about fishing, which have been very brilliant suggestions. And Blue's come up with several really cool suggestions about hunting dragons and making changes. And I've got some stuff I'm not even telling y'all about that's gonna blow your mind. Because I want to add some stuff into this game, like world bosses that are going to come out of nowhere. Because I'm feeling like we need to add ourselves a water world boss that just pops out of the water that you don't expect to come. That you keep fishing out there, then all of a sudden some Leviathan comes out and it's like, ah! And you just get swallowed up. Bigger boat. We need a bigger boat. Anyway, I want to add world bosses, and I think y'all would agree with me that being able to capture a world boss for your PvP fights would be amazing. So yeah, I've also talked to Robin about the PvP. Yes, I do know the PvP menu. We need to work on it. We're going to work on that, and Charlie is working on that. There are fixes coming. We're going to do the fixes in a logical, efficient way. Charlie's going to work on it. We have to get the main fixes out quickly. The optional parts of the game, yes, I know you're saying, well, that's not optional to me, NDG. Okay, yes, no, not everything's optional to every person. Mind you, this is an opinion show. This is not this is not necessarily how you feel. This is opinions, my opinion. So what I'm saying is, let's get the basic accessibility into the game. Then we can ingratiate ourselves with more upgrades and enhancements to the accessibility. And that's all I'm saying. I'm going to walk away slowly and cautiously. All right. Now, moving on, there are so many suggestions that people are dropping. I've heard some people talk about maybe a Pokemon style capture kind of version. That would be so awesome. I 100% stamp of approval, and yeah, I will be talking to Charlie. I would love to work on some of those ideas. I think those are great, but we need to put the work in, y'all. We got to flesh this stuff out. We got to see what y'all want. We got to see if that's going to work, if it can even be placed in the game. And then don't forget, everything we add to the game has to work within the game. Everything we add has to work within the game, and it has to be accessible. And everything we add to the game has to work in the game, be accessible, and also be well received and liked by the people who play the game. If we add something to the game that makes the game not be cool, then that's not good for Charlie. That's not good for the rest of us. Look, we just can't make it all about ourselves. It's about everybody. It's a community. It's a community. So we got to keep everyone on board. So there's a lot of back and forth, and so Charlie's been very kind about putting things into beta and trying them out first and seeing if we like it, and then maybe making some fixes and a few adjustments and stuff like that, a little to the left, a little to the right, that kind of thing. We've been moving things around, and then when things are really perfect, then we just solidify it. So mind you, if you're looking for instant updates, it's not going to be that way. There'll be updates when it's appropriate, when there's the opportunities to do the updates, and when they are the right ingredients are ready to be added to the game. However, you are 100% the most important individuals in this process of looking for improvements. Charlie is the 100% most important person in making it happen, but you are the most 100% person in bringing forward your ideas and suggestions. Those are what we all need. If you have a brilliant suggestion, and all of you do, you're just keeping it to yourself, please check out the More page. Go ahead and join the Swordy Questers Facebook page. Swordy Quest Facebook page. Group. Sorry about that. Swordy Quest Facebook group. I get confused with Facebook page and group. Join, please, and be an active part of the community. Drop some posts, ask some questions, answer some questions. And if you are an experienced Swordy Quester, if you got your Swordy on like that, then go ahead and help some other people. And as I said, you can contact me on my Facebook page called Newdeath Gaming. Newdeath Gaming should be in my descriptions. If I haven't done that, then I've just been really far behind, but I will get it added. Occasionally, please check my community posts. There are a ton of links there to get you to wherever you want to get to. For those of you looking for more accessible games, please check out Sweetie Belle's YouTube channel. It's called Life with Sweetie Belle. That's LIFEWITHSWEETYBELLE. Life with Sweetie Belle. She does accessible games. She plays a lot of the higher end, high action, very verbalized, the verbalized kind of like games. But she also plays role-playing types, puzzle types of games, word games. So she plays a lot of cutesy little games. She does play adventure games. She plays a little bit of everything, but she plays a lot of the high-end action games. Some of the games she's played are Blind Drive, A Blind Legend. She's going to be playing lots of really cool games. If you want to really, somebody who has some coordination. Oh, some blog. Oh, yeah, there will be some vlogging. Yeah, mind you, I'm always about the gaming. Yeah, there will be some vlogging. You want a little variety of your daily consumption of YouTube? Check out Life with Sweetie Belle. You'll find her link in my description, or go ahead and just search it on YouTube. I have a lot of paperwork to get done. I have a lot of links to add to my description. My description needs a whole overhaul. So I'm probably going to be overhauling my description sometime in a couple weeks from now. For now, though, I'm just caught up with my fishing today, and I just wanted to mention all these things that were just blowing up inside of me. I just had to mention several people's very wonderful suggestions, and that's just the tip of it, you guys. There is so many more things that are in the works. So if you're loving this game, please get yourself the full version of it. Get rid of those ads. Get yourself the full version. Go ahead and jump yourself over to the App Store and put 5 stars in there and drop a very juicy, substantial, beefy description of how you like the game so that other people can find out about it. And please share Swordy Quest's link in the App Store with your friends. I don't have to just do it. You can do that with you can do it yourself. You can share Swordy Quest's link with anybody you want. Friends, families, acquaintances, your employer. Well, you can tell your boss, hey boss, I'm playing Swordy Quest. You want to play Swordy Quest with me? You might get yourself a promotion. Legal disclaimer, you will not get a promotion for that. Yes, but I'm just saying, and if you know somebody who likes accessible, visually impaired, accessible video games, please give them the link to Newdeath Gaming. And if you are, as I know you are, a kind, loving, caring person, please take 15 seconds to get over there and smash the like button. And take your Swordy sword and click up on that subscribe and pummel that thing down and go ahead and put it to all. And just break the knob off. Don't ever go back to, personalize. Just break it off. Leave it there. And if you have some magic, a little, spare magic left around, and you got a little mana floating in your head, go ahead and share this with somebody, or leave me a question in the comments. Those are always appreciated. And of course, like my Facebook page, Newdeath Gaming. That is very appreciated. And please join the Swordy Quest community on Facebook. It is amazing. There are tons of people. You can join a clan. You can become friends with really cool people like me and all the other people in chat like you. And we can all be friends. And if you're interested in something outside of video games and you'd like to play some D&D, I have a group that is filling up. And if you'd like to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons and you really want to play it, you are visually impaired or blind, I am teaching people how to play the game, and we are starting campaigns on Sundays, and I will teach you how to play the game, how to make your own character, and I'll even teach you how to do it on your own, because you don't need me. I don't teach people, I don't fish for people, I teach you how to fish, so you can do it for yourself. That's the true thing. I want you to learn how to play D&D on your own. So I teach people how to play it on their own so they don't need me. Typically, I teach people how to play D&D in less than 2 weeks. And not a total amount of 2 weeks, usually a couple of Sundays I can teach you to play D&D. After that, it just takes a few months for you to really get used to how it plays. And then after that, you could be your own dungeon master or do anything you want to do. It's really just a matter of, if you want to do it, if it really tickles your fancy. A lot of people don't think they like it. They think it's too hard. It's too many rules, too many numbers, too many books. It's really super simple. You take a character, you decide what you want to be, you roll some dice, you give yourself some numbers, and you go fight some monsters. And that's it. You're done. Half an hour later, you're beating up monsters all over the world. So, and really, D&D is the progenitor of all of these wonderful games like Swordy Quest. It's how everything got started. These are what Swordy Quest is basically just a highly advanced, futuristic version of D&D. That's all it is. Swordy Quest is just a super duper uber refined version of just breaking out dice and maps and stuff like that. It's just done for you, which is gorgeous, awesome. But I'm just saying, you're doing the same thing when you play D&D. You're just doing it with a few apps. And if you're blind like I am, then you're doing it with a few really inexpensive apps. Like, I can tell you right now, I can get you set up to play D&D anytime for $4. Because there's an app I buy, it's called Dice Ex Machina. That's the only app I use for rolling dice. I can literally teach you how to set that up so that you can do anything you want. And that's literally what I do. Teach people how to use that app, teach you how to create character sheets, teach you how to create monsters, and boom, you can talk to any dungeon master in the world. You can go to any adventurers league and you are legally allowed to play. Don't ever think that you can't play with sighted people because you're blind or visually impaired. It is up to you if you want to learn how to play D&D. It's your decision if you want to learn how to play. It's not hard. And by the way, most of the books for D&D are free. They come from the Bard library. Get them for free. That's for free. Doesn't cost you a penny. And the books themselves, if you don't have access to Bard, the books themselves are less than $20. I mean, yes, that's a lot of money for some people, but you could save up for it. You can save up. You can do this. If you really want to do something, you have to do it, right? It doesn't matter the obstacles, you got to do it. All right, so that was a very long spiel. Let's get back to fishing. Let's get tummy fishing. Let's catch a tummy fish.
Currently located in the throne of currently reached 10 achievement. Travel. Fishing.
Okay, we're gonna catch a tummy fish for Sweetie Belle.
Bigger fish have bigger notifications. Sharks have a negative sound. Select drop line button at the bottom of the page and then put the fish directly below your raft.
Yep. I hope everyone's doing really good with their fishing. I don't know how many I have. I'm not looking into the very end. I want to be surprised with how many fish I catch.
Drop line button.
Okay, let's catch a fish here.
Drop line.
That should get me about 6 fish. 6 sushi. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I think I missed it. It's going to be a miss. You can always tell when you miss because you hear no sound for a while.
Alert. Didn't catch any fish.
Yeah. I like to have a sound that goes womp womp. I think that'd be really cute if we had a little, I know the error message tells me exactly what I need to know, but I'd love to have a little sound like the fish got away, or it went or laughed at me in something. I think that would be cute.
The hook failed to get close enough to catch. Okay. Button.
But it works as it does now.
Swordy. Currently reached 10. Travel. Fishing.
Fishing
line.
time. Okay, let's catch a fish.
Drop line. Button.
Come here, fishy. Oh, I got you.
Drop line.
Come here. I got you. Fishy time. Come here, little fishy.
Adventurer sees a terrifying shark hunting for its next meal.
Oh, I found a shark! Everyone get out of the water! It's a shark! If you want to know where I got that line from, I can't take credit from it. It actually comes from a restaurant. You're going to have to watch my new Daily Good videos if you want to know where that line came from. It's a quote from a restaurant. And when you order a certain drink, they say that line to you. It's adorable. Check out some of my recent videos. You'll find out when I said that line.
Swing at shark 117 health.
All right,
Adventurer's
let's
health is
kill
88.
this
Button.
shark. What's my health?
Swing at shark 117 health. Adventurer's health is 88. Button.
Ooh, let's heal up first.
Tab bar. Inventory. Tab. 2 of 5. Inventory. Craft. Tab. Selected. Inventory. Inventory.
Oh, I need to put it on. Headings.
Characters. Headings. Food items listed below. Heading. Select water to fully interact. You own. Select berries to fully interact. You own 34. Each provides 2
Oh, let's
minutes.
eat some berries first.
You own. Eat 5 berries. Button.
Might as well finish off my berries.
Close consume berries pop-up. Button.
Okay.
Close consume berries pop-up.
Now I
Select each to fully
don't.
interact. You own 34. Each provides 5 food and 1.0 health.
I don't want to know how many sushi I have because I want to be surprised.
Select sushi to fully interact. You own 232. Each provides
Oh, I
15
know.
2.0 health.
No, it told me too late. 234. Okay, I have 234 sushi. Now you'll know my secret.
Stories items listed below.
Okay,
Select sushi to
I
fully
gotta
interact.
eat a
You own
little bit of
232. Each
sushi
provides-
because I don't want to have low
You own
health.
132 sushi. Close consume sushi pop-up. Button. Eat 5 sushi. Button.
Yum 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 yum
Can't
yum
consume more
yum
sushi.
yum.
You're full.
Oh, I gotta say it. Megan had another suggestion. I want y'all to know. Megan suggested, I think another person suggested this too, that when you eat each kind of food, there's a different kind of sound. So if you eat squishy food, you get that kind of squishy sound, because you know water has a special sound. And when you eat like hard food, it would have like a tearing sound or a ripping sound. If you eat crunchy food, it would have like a little crunchy sound. So that was an ideal for Megan, that each kind of food would have a kind of a different sound when you eat it. I think that's a great idea. I think that's really awesome. I think when you also have weapons, I think each weapon should have a different sound. Obviously, a stone sword makes a different sound than a metallic sword. I think a really great, like a cinder block would be a great sound for like stone. Like that would be so cool. And if you're using obsidian, a really tough material, it would have its own sound. So that's another suggestion that came from Megan. And I gotta say, there was another person who also mentioned that. So mind you, if I'm mentioning suggestions, if you've already mentioned it already, I'm not trying to supersede your suggestion. Thank you very much for what you're doing. I appreciate it.
Close consume sushi pop-up. Button. Close consume
Okay,
sushi
let's
pop-up.
get back to fishing.
Tab bar. Actions. Tab. 1 of 5.
All right, you shark, let's do this.
Swing at shark 117 health. Go to stats page to learn what each stat does. More.
Whoops.
Back button.
Oh, I forgot, I have an automatic.
Melee. 125. Double tap to learn more. More. Back button. Stats. Heading. Adventurer's level. Heading. Level 27. 7,300. Tab bar. Actions. Tab. 1 of 5.
Sorry about that. I have it on clan automatic battles.
Swing at shark 38 health. Adventurer's health is 62. Button.
Ooh, my health's getting low. I need to eat again.
Tab bar. Inventory. Tab. 2 of 5.
I'm gonna have to take it off clan fighting. The auto fighting.
Heading not found. Heading not found. Special items listed below. Heading. Food items listed below. Heading. Select water to fully interact. You own 1. Select meat to fully interact. You own 54. You own 50. Eat 5 meat. Button. Can't consume any more sushi. You're full. Close consume meat pop-up. Button. Close consume meat
You
pop-up.
know that shark, you're
Select sushi to fully
costing me a
interact. You own
lot of my
117. Each provides 2 food
sushi.
and 2.0 health. Tab bar. Actions. Tab. 1 of...
Little shark, you are really being a pain.
Swing at shark 38 health. Adventurer's health is 62. Button. Swing at shark 38 health. Adventurer's health is 96. Button. 5. Round 8. Heading.
Okay, let's check out my health.
Swing at shark 18 health. Adventurer's health is 77. Button.
Okay.
Swing at shark 18 health.
Almost
Adventurer's
dead.
health is 77. Button.
Oh, come on, you shark.
You killed the shark. Loot at shark. Button. Adventurer looted. 9 sushi. 32 leather.
Okay, and I do believe if we kill a shark, we should gain a lot more sushi. We just killed a whole shark. That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. I do believe shark kills should naturally award at least double sushi. At least. That I can agree with. because that's not fair if the shark's beating me up. I should at least have a benefit of killing it. Yeah, I do know I get benefits from his experience.
Leave the battle area having looted. Button.
Okay.
Quest actions homepage.
All right, let's get back to what else I'm doing.
Travel. Fishing.
Get some more fishing in.
Your raft is moving. When it is
Okay.
ready, the fisher will be notified. Bigger fish
Try to
are
avoid the
fish.
shark if you're not a high level character. Again, I made a mistake. I should have probably got myself a shield first. I do believe the first thing you should build with your demon heart is the shield.
Button.
Let's catch this. Oh, there it is.
Drop line.
Come on, fishy. I'm gonna get you. Come here. Come here, little guy. I got you. No. How dare you run away, you little fish?
The hook failed to get close enough to catch any fish. Okay. Button.
Okay, he got away. We'll get him
Swordy quest actions
next.
homepage.
We'll get him next time.
Currently located in the currently reach. Travel. Fishing.
All right, come on now. I'll get you.
Drop line. Button.
Oh, I missed it. I was trying to find my drop. Oh, there it is.
Drop line.
I was trying to find my drop line button. I think I missed it. Oh no.
Alert. Didn't catch any fish.
Okay.
The hook failed to get close enough to. Okay. Button.
I know. It's okay. I'll
Swordy
try
quest actions
again.
homepage. Current. Travel. Fishing. Cleanse. PvP. Health. 62%. Water. 47%. Adventurer's current level is 27. Button. Player health is 80 out of 130. Stamina is 68 out of 100. Water is 47 out of 100. Food is 94 out of 100. Button.
Okay, I'm
12
good. I'm
okay.
still good. I can do a little bit more
27.
fishing.
Travel. Fishing. Drop line. Button. Drop line. Button.
Come on. I want a big fish. There it is. I want that. I want that fish. Oh, I got it. I got it this time. I have to have got one of them. How did I miss him? Must have dropped it right between. Oh well, got unlucky.
Return to actions homepage. Button.
Did I catch it?
Return to actions homepage. Button. Adventurer caught 6 sushi.
Oh, I did. I caught it. Okay. Yeah, if you ever want to know how many fish you caught, just touch the top of the screen and you'll hear it'll tell you.
Tab bar. Craft. Tab. Map. Tab. 4 of 5. Return to actions homepage. Tab bar. Return to actions homepage. Button.
right,
Spirit guide appears saying shark appears. It looks ready to attack.
Another shark! Oh, so annoying.
Tab bar. Inventory. Tab. 2 of 5. Spirit guide appears saying shark appears. It looks ready to fight. Button. Fight.
Oh, I gotta
Round
eat
one.
up for.
Inventory. Tab. 2 of 5.
Yeah, I was having some good luck with no sharks. Now I'm having some bad luck.
Special items listed below. Select golden gems to fully. Special items listed below.
Yeah,
Heading.
sharks are coming after me.
Food items listed below.
Sweetie Belle.
Heading. Stories items listed below. Heading.
They were leaving me
Food
alone
items
for a
listed below.
while.
Special items listed below. Food items listed below. Select water to fully interact. Select sushi to fully interact.
Now they're
132.
hurting.
Each provides 15.0
They're
health.
hurting my sushi levels.
Stories items listed below. Heading. Select sushi to fully interact. You own 232.
You sharks are hurting my sushi levels here.
Eat 5 sushi. Button. Can't consume any more sushi. Your foot. Close consume sushi pop-up. Button. Close consume sushi pop-up. Select sushi to fully interact. You own 200. Tab bar. Actions. Tab. 1 of 5.
All right, shark. You're costing me a lot.
Swing at shark 114 health. Adventurer's health is 81.
I'm
Button.
really tired of you.
Swing at shark 114 health. Adventurer's health is 81. Swing at shark 92 health. Adventurer's health is 114. Button. Swing at shark 92 health. Adventurer's health is 114. Swing at shark 72 health. Adventurer's health is 96. Button.
Well, we are almost at the end of this video. Another 10 minutes or so. Just get a lot more fishing in. It's been a very busy day, and I definitely want to thank everyone in the chat for being here. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you all who have been part of today's fun. I know I didn't go around and do much other than fish and talk, but that's hence why we call it a fishing day. We're just chilling, we're relaxing, it's vacation RPGing. We're still farming because we're trying to get the most fish possible. So I hope you are having fun. Remember, just go ahead and get as many sushis as you can. And I also want to briefly talk about getting what you need to do to fish. And you're going to need a fishing pole and a raft. So those things can be obtained from, I think, the barn one area on the map. The barn, oh God, what's that area on the map? Anyway, it's the second village. Let me go take a quick ponder.
Travel.
Let's pop up the map.
Adventurer's current location is ocean and clear and vertical 31. Horizontal 30 locations. Button.
Okay, locations. Let me give you the locations map real quick.
Map Fantasia. Back button.
Fantasia. If you want to go get your fishing pole,
Closest forest, 2 squares away. Vertical 20. Clear burn shrine. Closest lake, 4 squares away. Vertical 21. Closest grassland, 5 squares. Clear burn castle, 6 squares away. Clear burn village, 8 squares away. Vertical 21.
Clearburn Village, you have to get to the seaport. So you're going to have to go to the Barcombe Seaport is where you're going to get the trade items for your fishing pole and your raft. So definitely make a note in your notes about that, okay?
Closest snowfield, 11 squares away. Vertical 12.
All right.
Closest desert, 11 squares away. Vertical 31. Closest snow mountain, 12 squares away. Vertical
And there's
11,
snow mountains and oh man, I'm going to be going to some really cool. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some deserts and snow mountains pretty soon. But I'm going to try to get a little bit more farming done. And I know you got to spend the time to get the work done. I've got a lot of stuff to do before I can really do something bigger at a bigger place. So I know many of you who are probably going to be very far ahead of me, and more power to you. I wish you the very best. I've got a long way to go. I am not as fast as some. Let's go ahead and go back there. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of this.
Locations. Map of Fantasia. Heading. Return to actions homepage. Button.
Let's go to the actions homepage. All right, so that's what you need to do to be able to fish, because we're just talking about fishing today. So go there to Barcombe to get yourself the Barcombe Seaport. Go ahead and get yourself that. You're going to trade for the items you need, and that's going to be all you really need to be successful. And then just start fishing like wild, okay? So speaking of which, let's get back to our fishing.
Travel. Fishing.
Get back to my fishing.
Your raft is moving. When it is directly above the fish, you will be notified. Bigger fish have bigger
Okay,
notifications.
let's get some more fishing.
Drop line button at the bottom of the page, and then put the fish directly below your raft. Drop line button.
Okay, I want a big fish this time. I want a lot of sushi. Come on. Oh,
Drop line.
I hear you. I'm going to get you. That seems like a little fish, though. Is that a little fish? Are you a little fish? Are you a little fishy? Huh? Huh? Yes? Yes? Nope.
Alert. Didn't catch any fish.
Oh!
The hook failed to get close enough. Okay. Button.
Okay, not that time. Let's try again.
Swordy quest. Trap. Fishing.
Let's try
Drop
again.
line. Button. Drop line. Button. Drop line.
I think I might have got that first little fish. I dropped that line as fast as I could. All right, come on, fishy. Can I get you? You guys are being a little tricky, though, huh?
Alert. Didn't catch any fish. The hook failed to get close. Okay. Button.
Okay, we're gonna try again.
Okay. Swordy quest actions homepage. Travel. Fishing.
Try
Drop
again
line.
here.
Button. Drop line. Button.
Come on, fishy. Nope, that's a shark.
Drop line.
Oh, I dropped it too soon. I dropped it too late. It's not gonna catch anything. I dropped it way too late. So,
Alert. Didn't
not
catch
this
any
time.
fish. The hook failed to get. Okay. Button.
Try that again.
Okay. Button. Okay. Button. Heading not found. Okay. Button. Travel. Fishing. Drop line. Button.
And there's a little bug there. Once you get out of the menu, if you swipe rapidly, you're getting an OK button. So that's a little bug that it's not a big deal. It's not a bug to worry about. But as you notice, when I close the fishing menu, I got a permanent OK button. That if I keep swiping fast enough, I'll catch it.
Drop line. Button.
All right. It's just a little bug.
Welcome to fishing. Drop line. Button.
Okay, I need a fish here. Can we get a big fish? Ooh, that's a big one.
Drop line.
Oh, that's a little slow. It's a little slow, but I might catch it.
Adventurer sees a terrifying shark hunting for its next meal.
Oh, I caught a silly shark again. Ugh. Okay, I'll go for it.
Shark gets back automatically after Adventurer's wins. Adventurer's health bar. 100%. Shark's health bar. 100%.
Okay, let's fight the shark.
Swing at shark 113 health. Adventurer's health is 130. Button.
Okay.
Swing at shark 113 health. Adventurer's health
Nice.
is 130. Swing at shark 113 health. Adventurer's health is 130.
Oh, I still have my my clan attack on. Cool. All right.
Adventurer looted. 12 sushi. 32 leather.
Woo! 12 sushi. Excellent. That's gonna get me what I
Leave
need.
the battle area having looted. Button.
Let's leave.
Swordy quest actions homepage. You are in ocean within Clearburn.
All right, let's
Adventurer
get
will
some-
flame more to enter snow biomes.
Let's get some more fishing down here.
Travel. Fishing. Welcome to fishing. Your raft is
Yeah.
moving. When it is direct. Drop line. Button.
Come on, we need fish. Ooh,
Drop line.
come on. Ooh, I think I caught it.
Sushi.
Ooh, let's see how much sushi I caught.
Adventurer caught 24 sushi.
24 sushi, yeah, y'all, that was so good. We got 24 sushi, yay.
Return to actions homepage. Button.
Oh, I am. That's a lot of sushi.
Return to actions homepage. Button.
All right, let's get some more.
Swordy quest actions
That's
homepage.
so
You are in ocean within
good.
Clearburn. Wetnet. Current. Travel. Fishing. Welcome to
get
fishing. Your
those-
raft is moving. When it is
get
directly above the fish, you will be
those
notified.
guys.
Drop line. Button. Drop line.
Okay, I think I got that
Adventure
one.
caught 4 sushi.
Another 4 sushi. Come on.
Return to actions home page. Button.
I want more
40 quest
sushi
actions
than
home page.
that.
Clear What net? Current travel. Fishing. Welcome to fishing. Drop line. Button. Drop line.
I'm gonna get it anyway. I'm going for those easy fish too. There we go.
Adventure caught 6 sushi.
6 sushi.
Return to actions home page. Button.
I don't
40
mind if it's a little fish.
What next? Currently reached 10 achievement. Travel. Fishing. Welcome to fishing. Drop line. Button.
Going for a bigger fish this time. There it is. That's a big fish. What did I catch? Oh, I didn't do it.
Return to actions home page. Button. Return to actions home page.
Oh.
Button.
Did I catch anything?
Adventure caught 24 sushi.
Oh, I caught another 24. Yes! Do you hear that, y'all? I am catching sushi like crazy.
Return to actions home page. Button.
That is
40
awesome.
quest actions home page. You are in ocean within Clearburn. Currently located in the throne of Clearburn. Currently reached 10 achievement crystal. Travel. Fishing.
Let's get some more
Welcome to fishing. Your route
fishies.
is drop line. Button.
Some more fishies.
Drop line.
I want that one. Give me that 24. I know I got it.
Welcome to fishing. Your route is drop. Adventure caught 24 sushi.
Another 24 sushi. Boy, we're on fire right now.
Return to actions home page.
Oh, I'm getting warm right now. We're talking about 100 fishy. We're talking about 100 sushi in less than 1 minute.
40 quest actions home page. You are in ocean within Clearburn. Travel. Fishing.
Let's get 100. Let's get 100 sushi in a minute.
Drop line. Button.
We might do it. I want that. That's a big fish. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Did I catch you? I think I missed. I was there. I should have got that one. That was just
Alert. Didn't catch any fish.
That was just unlucky.
Okay. Button.
Okay.
Player health is 73 out of 130. Stamina is. Travel. Fishing.
Come on, I want that
Drop
fish.
line. Button. Drop line. Button.
Nope.
Drop line.
Oh, I dropped it too early. Oh, I
Adventure
got
caught
lucky.
30 sushi.
I got lucky.
Adventure caught 30 sushi.
30 sushi! That's my biggest catch today. Yes, my dear, I caught, yeah, so Sweetie Belle's here listening to me fish. Caught like 30 sushi on that one, y'all. That was so good.
Return to actions home page. Button.
All right, let's get some more
40
big
quest actions home
catches
page.
like
You are in ocean
that.
within Clearburn. What next? Adventure will need magical flame ore to enter snow biomes. Travel. Fishing.
Get some more fishing
Welcome to
going
fishing. Your route is
here.
moving. Drop line. Button. Drop
No,
line.
that's too late. I dropped it way too late that time. I do not believe I caught it. Oh,
Adventure caught 20 sushi.
oh, I got 20 sushi again.
Return
Excellent.
to actions home page. Button.
Cool, let's keep
40 quest actions home
going.
page. You are in ocean within Clearburn. Travel. Fishing.
Let's keep
Welcome to
fishing.
fishing. Your route is drop line. Button.
Nope, missed that one. Oh, no sharks. Oh,
Drop line.
yes, 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 that's a big fish. Come on, come on, come on.
Adventure
Yay!
caught 22 sushi.
22 sushi on that one, yes.
Return to actions home page. Button.
Keep going, keep
40 quest actions
going.
home. Current travel. Fishing.
Keep fishing.
Welcome to fishing. Your drop line. Button.
I need more fish. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. That's one. I want that one.
Adventure
Woo!
caught 22 sushi.
Another 22 sushi. This is beautiful.
Return to actions home page. Button.
We're doing so
40 quest actions home
good.
page. Currently reached 10 achievement. Travel. Fishing.
Keep fishing
Welcome to
here.
fishing. Your drop line. Button.
All right, come on, come on, come on. Give me. Nope. I always go for this. I go for the second one. That's where you usually get the second nibble. Is where you usually get a good bite. I think I missed that time though. Oh no.
Adventure caught 42 sushi.
42 sushi. Oh my god. Yes. Well, no, actually, I got to tell y'all, the biggest catch so far has been 50 sushi today. I caught 50 at once. That's redonkulous here.
Return to actions home page. Button.
Okay,
40
let's get
quest
some
actions home
more.
page. Current travel. Fishing.
Let's get another 50 sushi
Drop
catch.
line. Button.
Let's get another 50 sushi catch. Oh, shoot.
Drop line. Button.
I forgot to push the button.
Drop line.
I may have got that one. Please, 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 please. Can I catch? Yes.
Adventure caught 34 sushi.
34 sushi that time, y'all.
Return to actions home page. Button. 40 quest actions home page. Currently reached 10 achievement. Travel. Fishing.
Let's get that
Welcome to
fishing
fishing.
going.
Drop line. Button.
Nope, I don't want a shark.
Drop line.
Got that one. I know I got you. Come here. Yes.
Adventure caught 38 sushi.
38 sushi, yo.
Return to actions home page. Button.
Let's keep getting these
40 quest
sushi.
actions home page. Currently reached 10 achievement. Travel. Fishing. Welcome to fishing. Your drop line. Button.
No, I should have went for that one. Okay,
Drop line.
I got that one. Yes.
Adventure caught 16 sushi.
16 sushi, okay.
Return to actions home page. Button. 40 quest current travel. Fishing.
There we
Welcome to
go.
fishing. Drop line. Button.
No shark. I think I hit the wrong thing. I may have touched.
Terrifying shark hunting for its
I knew I had caught that shark. Ugh. All right, let's just make sure health is up.
Swing at shark 114 health. Adventurer's health is 81. Button.
Okay, let's heal up first.
Tab bar. Inventory. Tab.
I knew I had caught a shark. I knew it because I dropped it just when it. Yeah, the dun-dun-dun.
Armor items listed below. Resources items listed below. Heading. Stories items listed below. Food items listed below. Heading. Select water to fully interact. Select sushi to fully interact. You own 520. Each provides 15 food.
I have 520 sushi. Yay! I got a lot of sushi.
You own 520 sushi. Eat 5 sushi. Button.
And I'm losing some right now. Okay.
Can't consume any more sushi. You're
Well,
close consume sushi pop-up. Button.
We're gonna get that
Consume
sushi back.
Tab bar. Actions. Tab. 1 of 5.
We need to get that sushi back from the shark.
Swing at shark 114 health. Adventurer's health is 81. Button.
Okay, shark.
Swing at shark 114 health. Adventurer's health
All
is
right. I hit it, miss. I hit it, missed. I hit it, hit me back. I hit it, hit me back, and it missed. And I killed it.
Adventurer looted. 3 sushi. 16 leather.
Oh, that's only 3 sushi? I swear sharks should give a lot more sushi. You know what? It's a huge creature.
Leave the battle area having looted. Button. Adventurer looted. 3 sushi. 16 leather. Adventurer looted. 3 sushi. Leave the battle area having looted. Button. Leave the battle area having looted. Button.
Alright, we're gonna get out of there.
Swordy quest actions homepage. You are an ocean within Clearbird. Currently reached 10 achievement crystals. Travel. Fishing.
Some more fishing in here.
Swordy quest. Welcome to fishing. You're drop mine. Button. Drop mine.
I think we're gonna fish a few more times and we're gonna call it quits in this episode.
Drop mine. Button.
Nope. No, I want a shark. I don't want a shark.
Drop mine.
Okay, that should get me at least 20 sushi. Oh, I may have missed. Oh, did I miss? Come on. I missed.
Alert. Didn't catch any fish. The hook failed to get close. Okay. Button.
Let's try again.
Okay. Okay. Currently located in the throne of Clearbird. Currently reached 10 achievement crystal. Travel. Fishing. Drop mine. Button. Drop mine. Button. Drop mine. Button. Drop mine.
Oh, I did it again. I caught a shark again. Oh, I did it again. I'm so quick on the trigger. I just caught a shark again. Pretty sure I caught it. Yep, I knew it.
Swing at shark 116 health. Adventurer's health is 110. Button.
Okay.
Swing at shark 116 health. Adventurer's health is 110.
Let's heal up
Button.
again.
Tab bar. Inventory. Tab. 2 of 5.
I knew I'd caught that shark again.
Select Mine's diary entry 5 to fully interact. Stories items listed below. Food items listed below. Heading. Select Select sushi to fully interact. Stories items listed below. Select sushi to fully interact. You own 400. Eat 5 sushi. Button.
I hate wasting
Close consume sushi pop-up. Button.
I hate
Close consume
wasting
sushi
sushi on you, shark.
Actions. Tab. 1 of 5.
Because you don't give me good return on my investment.
Swing at shark 116 health. Adventurer's health is 110. Button. Swing at shark 116 health. Adventurer's health is
We
110.
both hit each other. We both hit each other. I hit, he missed. I hit, he hit. I hit, he hit.
Swing at shark 26 health. Adventurer's health is 44. Button.
Ooh, we're low. We need to go heal up. Okay.
Tab bar. Inventory. Tab. 2 of 5. Special items listed below. Heading. Food items listed below. Stories items listed below. Food items listed below. Select water to fully select sushi to fully interact. Stories items listed. Select sushi to fully interact.
We gotta heal up. That was a hard fight.
Eat 5 sushi. Button.
Cool, we're full
Can't consume any more
health.
sushi. Close consume sushi pop-up. Button. Close consume
Alright,
sushi pop-up.
there you go.
Tab bar. Actions. Tab. 1 of 5.
Here we go. Alright, let's get back to this fight here.
Swing at shark 26 health. Adventurer's health is 44. Swing at shark 9 health. Adventurer's health is 130. Swing at shark 9 health. Adventurer's health is 1. You killed the shark.
You silly little shark. You leave me alone.
You killed the shark. Look at shark. Button. Adventurer looted. 12 sushi. 32 leather.
Alright, cool. At least we got 12 sushi out of that one. We got back a little bit of the sushi that the shark cost us. Alright.
Leave the battle area having looted.
Okay, I think that's going to be it for us for now
Swordy quest
today.
actions homepage. You are
We're going to
in
go ahead and
Clearbird.
stop right
Adventurer
there.
looted.
We've got a lot more fishing to do in this tournament. I hope you've had fun. I hope you've enjoyed. I want to tell you my last fish story before I head out. The last story I want to tell you is I've never caught a fish in real life. I've never caught a fish. I've been fishing for hundreds of hours. I've never caught a fish. Maybe because I talk too much, but I've never caught a fish. I've cleaned a fish. I pulled a fish on shore that somebody else caught, but I've never caught a fish on my own. I'm sorry to say, I'm sad to say I've never caught a fish. I may have hooked a fish. I do not believe I ever brought it on board the boat. So that's my fish story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the chat. Please take 10 seconds to drop a like and equally smash that subscribe. Leave a comment if you have a question. Share this with anybody you know who might like it. And please, 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 please come back again on Wednesday for more Swordy Quest. We've got a new game on Monday, I think, and I think we have possibly Galactic Colonies, if not something else different. And we will, of course, do Sonar Islands on Tuesday. Swordy all next week again. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, Charlie. Thanks, all of you, for your awesomeness. We're going to do some more live chat, 10 o'clock, same time, starting on Wednesday. Everyone have a wonderful, blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your thing. And don't forget, at the end of tonight, please leave your total amount of sushi you have collected. Just do a little addition and subtraction. So just subtract the amount from your whatever you got now, subtract what you started with from that amount, and that will give you the number that you have totally gained. So that's the math for that to do. If you need any help with that, let me know. I'll do it for you. All right, everybody, thank you so much. Love yourself, each other, always be kind, and keep on fishing, you Swordy masters of the universe. Take care, everybody.